All right, today we are talking about being a better team. In our last session, we talked about being a person that people will follow. In this session, we're going to talk about being united. If you're going to be a better team, we've got to be united. Now, a lot of times whenever I go out and I do my leadership training and my one-on-one coaching with businesses and other organizations, there's kind of an illustration that I do. And I talk about how that there's two different ways that you can work. You can work, number one, as an individual and have an individual goal. And what I do is I bring 4 or 5 people up and I have them all holding a rope. And as they're holding that rope, I tell one person, hey, you go over here, you stay here, you go over there, you go over there. And on the count of 3, go. And all holding onto the rope, they all individually go their individual ways. And when they do, that rope gets unbelievably tight. So much so that every single time I've done it, people let go of the rope because they say it hurts. And whenever I do this illustration, it shows very, very clearly that whenever you go your way and you've got your agenda and I've got my agenda, the culture of our company, the culture of our team gets very tight, gets very stressful. So much so that people start saying, I don't want to be a part of this. That's one way that we can roll out our business or roll out our team, roll out our group. Is everybody does their own thing. They're really good at it, but they're doing their own thing. The second way of rolling it out is to have a core focus, a clear vision. And I do this illustration, have those same people come up and they hold onto the rope. And now I say, all 5 of you, you all are going to go to that door. You want to go to that door. And so they turn and they start to go and that rope begins to get loose. And that's what your culture feels like whenever everybody as individuals is going the same direction. They all have the same agenda. They all have the same vision. Is they're walking individually, but they're walking together. And now culture is manageable. Culture is loose. Culture might actually be fun. Why? We're all going the same way. And if you're going to be a better team, you all got to go the same way. And here's just a couple tips on this. Now, we've got tons of stuff in your PDF. I hope you download it and really walk this through as an individual, but also maybe as a team, is walk this through. The first telltale sign that you're not walking together is when you use the wrong words. Words can either bring together or words can push away. Words that push away are they, those, them. Anytime you say they, you're separating yourself. You come out of a meeting and you say, well, that's what they want. They. And when you say they, you're separating yourself from them. What's words that would bring together? Our, us. Even if you're given a compliment, man, the purchasing department, they are awesome. As soon as I say they, I've pulled myself away from the purchasing department. What's the more united way to say that? Our purchasing department. Now I'm putting myself what? On the team. So a telltale sign that maybe you're not really united is when you have a lot of team members saying they, those, them. No, man, it's we, it's our, it's us. So you got to use the right words, and that comes from our heart. But the second one is you need to have a clearly defined vision, mission, values. It's amazing how many organizations that I talk with and leaders that I talk with and departments that I work with, that they don't have a clearly defined vision. You see, a vision is not a goal. The vision is not a destination. A vision is a direction. A vision is a direction that we are going. You got to have a clear direction that everybody's going. Then your mission is, man, that's the roads that we're turning on. That's the turns that we're making. That's the steps that we're taking. And then our values, that's how we're treating each other along the way. And you got to stop and not just work in your business. You got to stop and work on it. Why are we here? What's our vision? What's our purpose? What's our mission? What steps are we taking? And what do we value here? How are we going to treat each other along the way? Because if you can get a clear vision, a clear mission, and a clear values, what will happen is now you start to feel like a team and you start using words like we, our, and us. And now people start to go the same direction, and your culture is a culture that people want to be a part of. So I want to encourage you, check out the PDF. There's a lot of information on there. There's a lot of questions on there. There's some steps that you can take to begin to be united as a team.